So we're back with another amazing video on the channel. Today we've got one on LinkedIn. It's been a while since I've made a video on how to do LinkedIn outbound and automate it. So I've got some new strategies that I'm very excited to share with you because it's definitely going to help you book more appointments and make more money. So I'm going to show you a free way of getting hundreds of leads within seconds without you doing anything and without you paying for anything, which is amazing, and you probably haven't seen this anywhere else. And I'm then going to show you how to actually create automated personalized messages at mass that don't look AI generated, and these are actually effective and will book meetings for your business. And just to show you what we're going to be doing, if we look at this very quickly, we're going to be able to find their first name, where they essentially work or their company, their last name, URL, and we're going to find all of this information about them as well. Even talking about their experience, about where they've worked in the past, the education. So we can all include this at an automated scale by sending personalized messages to them to connect. And as you can see, we can see where they went to school, pretty much everything you need to know about them. So I'm going to show you how to scrape all of these automated in whatever niche you want. And then I'm going to show you how to actually create messages to reach out to them. And LinkedIn can be pretty overwhelming. However, with what I'm going to show you today, it won't be overwhelming because this video is perfect if you are a beginner to LinkedIn. If you don't want to pay for anything, this is also amazing. If you need high quality leads from LinkedIn, and if you want to save time with automation. So without further ado, let's dive straight into it. I'm not messing about. Step one is we're going to be finding automated, or we're going to be using automation to find personal profiles with advanced information about them and their business. So let me just do a live step-by-step walkthrough. What you're going to do is you're going to head over to this tool called Appify. Now, you don't need to pay for anything. You're going to sign up for free. I'm not affiliated with Appify. I just want to give you guys the most value. And this is like the easiest and freest way of going about it. So once you log into Appify, if you don't know what Appify is, it's essentially where developers put like open source, so like their code and their softwares on just a platform for different things. So as you can see, there's Google Maps extractor, there's Facebook posts, there's Facebook groups, there's all of these different scrapers that you can technically use. But for this one, we're going to be searching for LinkedIn, and the one that we're going to be using, if you just search for LinkedIn, you'll see that quite a few pop up. The one that we're going to be using is this one. Now, I've tested this multiple times. It's probably the best one I've found. And it's got, I think, as you can see, 318 monthly users. I think it has about over 3,000 users in general, and it's got 19 stars, which means that it's good. So how this works is it may look confusing. I promise you it's super simple. It just, the UI, so the user interface of this just looks a bit more complex than it actually is. But how this works is you basically just put what you want. So if you want companies, you would put that. If you want profiles, you would put this for the action. And now you just want to put in who you want to target. So if you are helping, let's just say hypothetically, you want to find real estate people, investors, and just like property owners, you would put in these keywords that it would then use on LinkedIn to find personal profiles of who you want, right? So just put whoever you want to help here. Then you can leave that as it is and put the limit as how many you want to scrape. Now, I think you get, I don't know how many you get for free. However, you can definitely get a few hundred for free before you use up your memory and your free usage. But then once you've gotten a few hundred and you've reached out to them, maybe you would have gotten some appointments and had some deal flow. You can then, obviously, if you're making money from it, you can then just pay the $29 to be able to use this like however much you want. But for this example, let's just say we're going to get 5 people, but obviously you could do 500 and you'd get 500 leads at literally just a click of a button. So let's just put this back to 5. And then obviously we want to put the location. So where we want to target, let's just do United States. But once again, you can decide who you want to target in terms of the country, and then just click start. Now it is really that simple. So what's happening now is it is basically running an actor. So an actor is just a fancy way of saying that it's scraping the web essentially. You don't need to know what this is doing because it looks like hella complex. You just need to sit back, have a coffee, and just let it run. And obviously, as I said, if you do pay, you can get like way more basically. But this is how like scraping softwares work essentially. Obviously they just have a cleaner like user interface, but you know, this is how it works. As you can see, we've gotten 4 results. Obviously you could have gotten hundreds, but I'm just demonstrating this as, I think we actually got 10 results, which is more than we expected. But if we quickly look at this, so obviously you can export it as a CSV, whatever file you want. Let's just click download, and you can see that it's downloaded right here. So if we click on this, you can see that if we go right to the end, that's where you're going to find the actual information. So their manager, real estate, copy this, and then paste it into the search bar to check the quality of these leads. Because obviously we wanted real estate, and we wanted someone who is maybe an investor. So as you can see, this person is in Miami, which is, I guess, a really good area. And I don't know how you pronounce her name, Mila, whatever. But you can see, she does property, and she might be a potential prospect if you're working with that type of people. But obviously you can change the niche, but that's solid. So that's pretty good. So we've done the first step. And obviously if you wanted to get more leads, just to show you, you would go back to the actor and you basically just put how many you want to scrape, the country, and then just change the keywords if you want different niche, and stuff like that. So that is step 1 of this video. Really simple. Hopefully I haven't confused you. You just go to Appify and you just use the developer that I just showed you, and you can get free leads pretty quickly. So step 2 is now we want to write personalized messages at a mass scale for free. So how we're going to do this is, you should have downloaded it as a CSV by now. And once you do that, we can then go into ChatGPT and we can upload that. So just to show you the copy that I've written, you can see here, I've said, write personalized opener messages for LinkedIn outbound using leads I've attached. Here is the format of the structure I want of the message. So this is just my framework for writing outbound LinkedIn copy. Now you can adapt to this to however you want, but I think this is what I would go for if I was reaching out to these people. I would say, hi, first name, noticed, and then insert personalized message about their past work experience. So you'll see in a second, it actually does, it's able to analyze the list we've given to ChatGPT to be able to write a bunch of mass personalized messages. And then we could say, and wondered if you can handle more buyers and sellers on a results basis, and then insert their location if possible. We'll showcase our skills at first for no cost, and then partner up if you like the results. Kind regards, Charlie. Now, this is a very strong message, in my opinion. Like, this is a proven message that I used to use for Instagram outbound. I'm not a huge LinkedIn person, but I can guarantee you almost, if you were to send a lot of these messages where you have strong risk reversal on a results basis, and you obviously include personalization by literally saying like, I noticed you went to this university, or I noticed you worked at this real estate firm, it's going to perform well, right? So that's the beauty of it. And using words like, we'll partner up if you like the results, but first I want to showcase and give you value. It's just a really powerful way of going about it, and you'll book a lot more meetings, get a lot more clients if you do it this way. So just to show you what it's done is, you can see that, for example, Mila, you can see it said, hi, noticed your experience at manager at, as a manager at Brickell for Rent LLC, and wondered if you can handle more buyers and sellers on a results basis in your location. We'll showcase our skills first at no cost, and then partner up if you like the results. Kind regards, Charlie. So it's a pretty strong message that's actually included her past work experience, and it didn't get the location, but I'm sure if you were to tweak this with ChatGPT, you definitely could get the location. As you can see here, it's not like hard, as you can just upload the leads to ChatGPT and actually get it. So obviously it did one for Max. So noticed your work at real estate capital markets and wondered if you could handle. So you get the point. It inserts a personalized element to the message, and you can get, as you can see, a bunch of different ones once again in like 5 seconds. But obviously if you were to run, like, let's say 500 leads, you could get 500 personalized messages using ChatGPT just like that. So it's no extra effort to get like 1,000 compared to getting 10 is what I'm trying to say. But I just wanted to demonstrate it for like 5, so I don't take like a while. But nonetheless, that is step 2. So hopefully you're following along so far. We've gotten the leads, high quality with all the information about who you want to work with. And then we've written a personalized message to start a conversation. And now is step 3, which is actually sending the message. So let's quickly undo this. Now, you've got a few options to how to automate sending that message to the prospect. Now, if you've got no clients and you've got no proof of concept, I don't recommend paying $100 or even $50 to use softwares when you don't have a proof of concept. It is a much better idea. I promise you, I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't think it deep down. It's a much better idea to just basically copy and paste the messages that ChatGPT has given you, which are personalized, and just send 25 to 50 of them per day, using the LinkedIn free trial for Sales Navigator. So you get a 30-day free trial. So I would be trying to find a proof of concept in those free 30 days to be able to then scale that process. Because if you can't make it work on the micro, it's very unlikely you'll make outbound messages work on the macro. So start with 50 consistently each day, track the metrics, and then once you find something that works, you can then invest into tools like Dripify, Closely, Meet Alfred, Snov.ai, Taplio, LinkedIn Helper, and some other ones. But yeah, these are just some suggestions for tools once you actually find a proof of concept. But it should only take you 20 minutes per day maximum to actually send these personalized messages, because obviously ChatGPT has done the hard work of creating them for you. Because imagine if you had to go onto the CSV and then find out where they worked and then write the message, it's like a bit long. So we've done 90% automated, but obviously you can fully automate it by using these tools. And then if you want a cheaper option, you can potentially build a no-code automation yourself using a tool called Axiom.ai, or maybe Bardeen, which is another no-code playbook kind of tool. You can use Phantom Buster, but I honestly would just stick with doing this if I was in your position. Make it simple, because it can get very expensive if you get into these tools. But hopefully this video gave you insights into how you can straight away get more high-quality leads using LinkedIn and the scraper that I've showed you, and then how to automate creating mass personalized messages to book more appointments. So if you did find it valuable in some way, just drop a like, subscribe. I've got so many amazing videos like this, but even better, coming soon on the channel. So you definitely don't want to miss that, and subscribe. And if you want some extra help, feel free to hop into my community. We've currently got over 400 agency owners and coaches who are all serious and like-minded. Plus you actually get software and systems to scale your business, which is what makes us different from anyone else. Instead of telling you how to scale, we actually just give you done for you proven systems, right? And you get free unlimited Go High Level sub accounts. So you save money. It's less than $100, and I highly recommend doing it if you are serious. But without further ado, that brings us to the end of the video. So yeah, I'll leave some videos up here that you can watch, but take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one.